I'm Gina, and I just got back from a 10-mile tempo run, and I'm going to do my post-run yoga routine, and it's going to start very slow, very easy, because my legs are really tight. So let's get on our mat, and I'm really just going to start in a forward fold, just hanging. If you just get done running, this is one of the easiest poses to do. First of all, just getting that stretch in the back of the legs. And then while you run, all those vertebrae get squished together with each pounding of the footsteps. So just getting the head down and your body in the opposite direction gives a little more length again back to your back and your spine. You can move around here and wiggle back and forth. Knees can be bent. And don't worry about straightening them right now, especially if you did just get done running. We'll get into it a little bit more. So from here, just walk out to a down dog. Then we're going to pedal the feet. Going back and forth, alternating, pushing the heels to the floor. Maybe come up to the tiptoes, the balls of the feet, stretch out those toes, arches, your ankles. And then we're going to look up at the hands. Take a big step up with just your right foot. Ooh. Maybe you have to help it up there. You're just going to hold it here. Just trying to stretch, opening up your hamstrings, your hips, your hip flexors. Now let's bring that back knee down, top of foot to the floor. You can stay right here or slowly coming up. Relax the shoulders. We're going to get a little chest opener here as well. So take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, and roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest, maybe look up at the ceiling. And exhale. Relax arms. Feels really good, especially if you lost form at the end of your run and you're a little more hunched over. Open up the chest. Let those shoulders roll back. From here, you're going to slowly straighten that front right leg. Once again, if you even, maybe it was a longer run, if your hamstrings are really tight, if things are really tight, always just ease into every pose. And we're going to come back, bend into that front right leg, maybe sink a little bit more. And then straighten. And one more time, bend that front leg. We're going to tuck the back toes, bring the back knee up. And then pivot your hands to the inside of your right foot and come all the way around and do a wide-legged forward fold. Feet are parallel or slightly inward. And from here, I'm just going to slowly come forward. So my legs are out really wide right now. We're going to shorten that here in a little bit. Come back up on your hands, straighten your elbows, toe heel your feet in a little bit more. Long spine, flat back, inhale, lengthen. We're going to walk over to our right foot. Maybe hang out by your right foot. Pull yourself in towards your right foot. Maybe your right chest towards your right thigh. Try to keep your tummy pulled in tight. Support your spine. Try to straighten the knees as much as you can. And relax. And we're going to go back to the center. And over to the other side. Pulling towards your left foot. Try to keep the tummy pulled in tight. And then back up. So now we're going to go over to our left foot and back into a lunge onto the left side. Holding it here. We have that lunge that we did on the other side, so we're just going to stay here for a little bit. Stretch it out. Really push that back heel out, straightening the back leg. And then slowly drop your back knee down, top of foot to the floor. Hands can stay on the floor. You're going to bring them up. Roll the shoulders up and back. Maybe take the hands behind the back again. Interlace the fingers. Open up the chest. Try to bring the hands back to the floor. We're going to straighten the left leg. Pushing the hips back. Ease into it. Take those deep breaths. Allow the muscles to lengthen. Allow those tendons, everything just to open up a little bit. And bend back into the left knee. We're going to do it one more time. Slowly straightening. And gently bend. From here, we're going to tuck those back toes again. Back knee comes up. Walk your hands to the center again. We're going to pivot back to that wide-legged forward fold. And slowly toe heel the feet together. Standing forward fold. Hopefully it feels a little bit better than when we first started. You can pedal the feet. I like to alternate pushing out the back of the knees. Head is down. And we're going to bend the knees, coming all the way down. Sitting all the way down on your mat. Knees out to the side, soles of the feet together. Sitting up tall, inhale, lengthen. Drop your chin to your chest, and we're going to round down, bring your head down towards your feet. Relax the shoulders. Elbows can be in next to the body. You can push them out on the legs. Maybe open up the hips a little bit more. Just stretch for your inner thighs. And slowly we're going to come back up. Slide those feet out away from you so the soles of the feet are still together. But now your legs are more in a diamond shape and with a long spine. Sit up tall. Exhale, we're going to come forward as if your chin was going to go way past your feet and your chest would hit the floor first. And then once you get to the point where you can't go any further, you can let the back of the neck be long. Maybe you're going to stare down at your feet or the mat, depending on how far away your feet are. Noticing a different stretch through the hips than the last pose where when they were in closer to you. And then with the inhale, push yourself all the way back up. Bring your hands underneath your knees, guide them together. I'm going to turn, face the long way on my mat, extend my legs all the way out, shake them out, sitting up tall, inhale, arms out and up, and exhale as you come forward, long spine, relax the head, relax the neck, relax the shoulders away from the ears, and inhale as you roll on up, bend the knees, come to the center of the mat. Sitting up tall, we're going to roll down. Slowly coming down. And when you get all the way down on the floor, bring your thighs into your chest for your low back stretch, wrapping your arms around the legs. And then relax. Moving into happy baby pose, bring the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling, grabbing your big toes to the sides of the feet. Open the hips. Knees are out wide, feet are out wide, you're looking straight up at the ceiling. Push your low back into the floor. A lot of times when you bring your legs up like this, the low back, the tailbone come way up. See if you can push that down. Just letting gravity pull those hips open, the knees open, as if those knees were going to touch on the floor, the outside of the body. Should feel really good to the inner thighs, your hamstrings if you just got done running, the hips. You're not yanking on them, you're just getting that lightly pull from the hands, the weight of the arms. You're gently bring the feet together, leave the knees out wide, soles of the feet together, knees are out wide, and with the inhale, bring your head up to your feet, feet to your head. And exhale, bring your head back to the floor. Slide your hands up to the knees and slide the knees together. Bring the feet to the floor, knees are bent towards the ceiling, arms out to the sides. You're going to gently tip to the right. And pull the belly and bring the legs back in and go to the other side. And slowly come back up. And back onto the other side again. Roll yourself all the way up. Coming to a seated position. Maybe roll the shoulders up and back. And take the one arm across the chest. Stretch out your shoulders. A lot of times we forget about the arms when we're running. But those are moving as well. Your shoulders, other arm across the chest. And relax. Hands out in front, sitting up tall. And you can stay in your crisscross or you can go into a double pigeon. So a double pigeon, you would bring the leg on top so that the ankle and the knee are stacked and your shins are parallel to the edge of your mat. If it's way like this, that's okay. You're going to come forward just a little bit, only as far as comfortable for you. So for me, just because I got done running recently, so this feels really tight. So a lot of times, especially if my knee is up, I just lean forward and put the weight onto my legs. I don't walk my hands forward because right here feels pretty comfortable, and with the extra weight on my leg, I can feel that pull in the hip, which is the stretch that I want. And slowly come back up. We're going to switch, so if you had your front leg on the front side, we're going to bring it to the inside if it was on top. Now switch it to the bottom. Once again, double pigeon. You're stacking the ankles in the knees. And if it's got some space here, you just come forward maybe a little bit. Maybe you're not even going to do that. Maybe you're just going to stay back, put a little weight, leaning forward into it. Relax the head, relax the neck, relax your shoulders. And slowly coming up onto the legs. Shake them out a little bit. And we're going to come onto our hands and knees. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees under the hip. Round in the cat pose. Slowly move into cow pose. Back to your cat pose, rounding. And gently into cow pose. Moving into your neutral spine, check your toes. When you're ready, bring your knees up off the floor. We're going back to our down dog. And from your down dog, we're just going to walk the hands back to the feet. Hanging in our standing forward fold, relax the head, relax the neck. Knees could be bent here. Maybe you're going to pedal the feet like I am. And belly's pulled in. Slowly roll on up. Knees are bent and soft. Roll the shoulders up and back. And shake it out. And that is the end of my post-run yoga routine. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you feel a little bit better. Hope those hamstrings and those hips feel a little bit looser. And I'll see you next time. Bye now. Have a good day.